Good Friday morning, everybody. This is Dave coming to you from the paddock here in Southern Maryland, and it is Freedom Friday. And we have a special one for you today. So this is what I'm calling Rifle Roundup. I've pulled the 8 rifles that I'm comfortable showing you. They're all here. They're all located on the same tables. And I just thought I'd show you what one man's definition of prepared with rifles is. So we did handgun hoedown last week, and a couple weeks ago we did the shotgun roundup. So you've seen all the shotguns, all the handguns, and now today all the rifles that I'm comfortable putting out on the internet. So yeah, with that we'll go ahead. This will be the final. This is my last Freedom Friday here in Maryland. Next Friday I'll be doing a Freedom Friday from Wyoming. And so I kind of wanted to round out the weapons section of the Maryland arsenal. So when I get back, we're going to start doing some of the support gear that I think you should be aware of and really be partaking of if you can. So, but anyway, today we're going to head over the tables. We'll do an 8 rifle roundup for you. All right, guys, we spin around to the tables. You can see all 8 rifles laid out on the tables with the attitude flags. I'm not sure how else to say it, but anyway, I like the slit your throat Jolly Roger, and I like the Second Amendment Punisher skull. Anyway, so we'll just do a quick pass through, and then we'll talk about each one briefly, and then we'll get you out of here for the day. All right, so you've seen a couple of these recently. This is my Marlin Model 60. This is a 22 long rifle. This is my Plinker. I think I've told you I've taken more lives with this rifle than all the others combined. So this is my Plinker and my Varmint Hunter. So if I got a rabid raccoon, or I got a troubled animal in my properties, this is usually what dispatches them. The second one is, this is my dad's. So this is the Winchester 30-30. It's a lever action. It's from about 1970. My dad purchased it new, and he loved this thing, so I don't fire it much, but it's a fun weapon to have. And the 30-30 round is quite effective. I mean, it's a hell of a hunter. It's considered a high-powered rifle, so just in all wood. So these two guys aren't considered scary rifles. They're wood. They're called furniture weapons. They look like furniture. They're made out of wood, so most people don't sweat these things. Pretty much the rest of these don't. All right, so here's our first of the scary weapons. So this is a Smith & Wesson model S&P 15. It is a 22 long rifle. I have it set up as a bit of a 22 sniper rifle. So I've got it pretty much fully suppressed. It's got a tack light for evening and night hours, and it's got a nice little scope on it. So this is a pretty effective weapon. I don't take it out a lot. People seeing this in the car, it scares them. So it stays on the property most of the time. All right, the next one is my Draco. This is an AK-47. It's got a folding stock on it. See if I can't find a way. Let me see if I can unfold that for you. There we go. So it's unfolded. So it can be used. This is not the micro. Draco makes a mini, which is this. Because of the size from here to the barrel, it's pretty small. But they make a micro as well. And with this thing, with the stock folded in, it's almost pistol size. And with it folded out, you have the support of your shoulder. So pretty effective. This is a true AK-47. It's all steel. It fires the 7.62 by 39 millimeter round, which is the world standard for AK-47. All right, the next is my AR-15. This is a Colt Bushmaster. It's pretty old. I've upgraded it several times. I've got a new barrel, the new rail. It's got a front grip. It's got bipod up front. It's got a 3x magnifier right here in front of the scope. It's a red dot. That's about all I've done to it. So, but it's an effective weapon, and this is my go to war. This is my go to battle. If I'm going into an attack situation, I'm going to be wearing that tactical belt I showed you a couple of weeks ago. and I'm going to be bringing this with its go bag. All right, the next one's another scary one. So this is an AR-10. It's an Iwi, an Israeli Weapons Incorporated Iwi Galil AR-10. It fires the 7.62 by 51 round, so it's a much larger round. The AR-15 shoots either the 223 or the 5.56. This is dual chambered for both. It can handle the pressure of a 5.56, but I have a lot of 223 I've put through it as well. So basically, you have your 22 cal, your 7.62 by 39, your 223 by 5.56, or 223 and 5.56 calibers, and then your AR-10 is your 7.62 by 51 millimeter. That's your standard AR-10 round. The only thing I've done to this thing is put an EOTech sight on it. The EOTech sights are kind of nice because they take standard size batteries. They put AAA bats in here. It's a nice sight. Anyway, very effective weapon, quite a ways out. You could probably shoot 600-700 yards with this if you had to. Versus this one, I find the AR-15 is effective 200-300 yards. Some guys can shoot 400. I'm not that good. This is a much larger round in the AR-10. All right, so that completes our first our first table, the smaller weapons. We'll move on to the last two. All right, here you have your standard M60. It's the 6th edition, so I believe it's an M60 E6. It's a belt fed, so I have the belt basket attached to it. It is fully belt fed. It is fully automatic. It's also fully legal. I have it registered. I have the Class 3 tax stamp for it, and I have it registered with the Maryland Machine Gun Registry. So basically this pops up, pull the belt out, lay it in, get it down, rack it, and it is ready to go. So I've done very little mods. It came with a bipod. I put a front handle on it, and that's really all I've done to it. The carrying handle is quite nice. It's easy to carry if you have the handle up. It's a pretty heavy weapon. I do not have a replacement barrel for it yet. I do have a glove. These are basically twist out barrels, but they are red hot, so you need the glove. So I'll probably be looking for the last piece for this one will be a replacement barrel. But if you got to put a lot of lead down range, this is the way to do it. All right, and the last one is my Barrett BMG 50 cal. I've done absolutely nothing to this. Just got a really nice scope on it. It comes with the suppressor on it, the flash suppressor. It came with the bipod. I mean, this is a pretty ready to go weapon when it comes. So it is. This one is bolt action. It is single shot. There is no magazine. That's what makes it legal here in Maryland. So fully registered, fully legal in Maryland with no mag here, with it being bolt action, with it being single shot. This is a fully legal weapon, even in the state of Maryland, if you can believe that. Pretty big round coming down range at you. Pretty heavy weapon. The recoil on this is not as bad as you think because it's so heavy. All right, guys, that's it for the BMG. All right, we'll walk back down the tables and then we'll lock it up and be done for the day. So BMG 50, the M60, AR-10, AR-15, AK-47, M&P 15, 22 cal, Winchester lever action 30-30, and the Marlin 22 Plinker. All right, guys, that is it for Freedom Friday and for our rifle roundup. Thanks, you guys. Talk to you later.